Oh, let me ask you this, and I'll go around the table. Do you think it's empowering to show your body off to strangers whacking off to you? And I mean, just being honest, do you think it is realistic? Because that's honestly what's going on. That's why the people are watching you. That is what is actually going on behind the screen. They're whacking off to you being naked.
That is watching.
Is that empowering?
Jerking off.
That in particular, yes.
Depending on where your mindset is in the moment, if you need that for your self-confidence, and if that isn't what's empowering you and helping you.
Okay.
Yeah. If there are women who have been disrespected and told their whole life that if there are women who have been disrespected their entire life and told that their sexuality is something that they should be ashamed of, but they find the freedom to project all of that to the world, and they're able to release that to the world and disarm themselves of the shame of their natural sexuality and their bodies and be completely proud of just who they are.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna release all right.
Yeah, release
some nuts.
So you're saying that
that's fine, and that's fine. But you know what? And that's fine, because at the end of the day, you don't know what someone has been through to be able to allow them to reach the point where they're confident enough to show their bodies to the world, and they don't care that the internet is forever.
That's true.
You know, you don't know what someone has been through to come to the point to say, you know what, I'm not ashamed of this. And you don't know if they're looking for someone who is preferring an almost virgin. They might not want a Myron. They might not give two shits if a Myron is looking for them.
Myron.
Okay. Is that Myron?
Myron.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So at the end of the day, yes, I do believe that it can be extremely empowering. And it just depends on who you are and where you're coming from and what you've been through and what you've had to go through to get to the point where you say, you know what, this is me and I accept it and I love it and I'm comfortable with it and I'm proud.
So Timmy goes to school.
Yes.
Sees the OnlyFans page that might be yours.
Okay.
Right? He's 15 years old.
Okay.
Gets home from school.
Yes.
Takes his pants off.
Okay.
Walks off. How is that empowering to you?
How is it different from Timmy opening a Playboy magazine in 1979 and whacking off to one of those ladies in the Playboy
Were you on the
magazine?
magazine?
Because
1979?
you made a choice, right? To expose yourself
Okay.
to the world.
Correct.
However, Timmy,
Someone's got to do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
look,
Okay.
you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying,
Sure.
it's kind of a dicey game to play.
Here's the
It
thing.
really is.
You cannot, and this
YOLO.
is very interesting that you brought this point up. I find it very interesting how women don't want consequences for poor decisions. If you sexualize yourself as a woman, 9 out of 10 times, every man you deal with is going to sexualize you as well in reciprocation. A man cannot sexualize you or how do I say this? Objectify you unless you objectify yourself first.
Correct.
That's the reality. So
Correct.
you're saying society, you know, does these things and constricts women's sexuality, whatever. What if it's to protect them? And the reason why it's to protect them is to keep men from giving them the evil eye and objectifying them and looking them at nothing more than a sexual object. What if it's to promote modesty? What if it's to keep that woman's value high to a degree where people don't disrespect her?
If
Because
men
let's be
cared,
honest,
they wouldn't own porn companies.
There's a reason. Well,
and wouldn't be pimps.
Okay, but yes, there's.
It's the truth. Men are just as bad with this.
Men are just as bad as what?
Like as promoting this whole entire stereotype in women that it's okay for you to do, but not for my daughter to do. But someone else can do it and I can make money off her, or I can own a porn company, or I could own all these things, then we should just do away with it for everybody then.
Okay, I mean, that's the way the world operates. There's drug dealers, there's people involved in all that stuff. But
get it.
I mean, if I'm a drug dealer, like, and I get arrested, am I going to get mad
porn?
at the fact? No.
Never?
But, no, I make
Just
my
asking.
own. I make my own if I'm going
Okay,
to
I'm
do
just
it.
asking.
But
It's like I asked your number
that's kind
for a
of
woman.
that's kind of deflecting the question. The point I'm trying to say is that if you're going to make certain decisions, right? Fast money typically comes with slow problems. To be prepared for people to not respect you. There's a reason why when you go to a job interview, you dress a certain way. Why? So that you can get the job. You're putting your best foot forward. You're coming in a resume, coming in a suit, you're well trained on the job, etc. So I'm not telling you that you can't do pornography, but it is ridiculous to me how girls think that I should be accepted no matter how I behave. If I put a certain light out there, you got to accept it. What if I decided I want to eat Cheetos all day, be fat, drink Mountain Dew,
smoke weed,
play video games, and I deserve a bad bitch. I deserve a baddie. She's becoming sucking my dick on command. No, you guys look at me like I'm delusional and I'm stupid, which, as rightfully so, I am. I do not qualify for this caliber of woman because I haven't put myself up to a certain situation. However, I find it hilarious that women think that the world owes them understanding. And you don't understand, I had bills to pay, or it was tough, or I had to do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying you can't do that. You can do it. But you need to understand that there are consequences to your actions, and women are allergic to the word accountability. You're saying be sexually free, whatever it may be. That's cool. You can be sexually free, but don't sit there and expect people to respect you. They're not going to.
Okay, so again, you're
Some people
As a matter of fact, hold on,
that
real
doesn't mean
fast, real
everyone's
fast.
not gonna respect
Your own actions in life have proven that you didn't want to go that route. Why did you go to Cornell? Why did you get an education? Why did you, strive to go to an Ivy League school?
If society
because you
respected women, they
understand-
would pay nurses more, so I didn't have to actually go into this.
Okay,
field.
well,
Let's just be honest.
Yeah, okay, well, you could have, tried to get a promotion, become a doctor, do
Promote a
something else.
doctor.
So what
I was a
mean,
nurse. I took care of
you
dying
could've
children,
become
but
a
I
nurse
make more money being a
practitioner.
porn star on the internet. Let's just call a spade,
Yeah,
because society doesn't give a fuck. They
About
care
what?
about respecting women like nurses, people that do this, teachers. They don't pay them the same as a porn star can make. So let's change that.
well, if you're
So
willing,
women- but it's the truth.
well, that's a personal decision that you made where you're willing to compromise
I went that route.
respect
I went that
for
route.
money, which is
I
fine.
needed the money. I couldn't support myself.
On a nurse's salary, nurses make 6 figures.
I live in New York City. I made after taxes in New York City about $100,000 a year.
That is in the top 15% of earners.
I was never going to be rich
Okay.
on a nurse salary.
So-
that's facts.
So basically you decided,
I said,
I
yeah,
want to be rich.
I don't want to be stressed
will compromise
every single month where my
respect,
live paycheck to
right,
paycheck.
from people, because let's be honest, no one
Yeah.
respects porn stars. I will compromise my respect for more money. And that's fine. That's
I
a
did.
decision you made.
It's a decision I made. And I stand by it.
And
Yeah.
okay, but you can't
So
get
I'm
mad at
still a
society
nurse.
for
I
not accepting
disagree
it.
with your comment that no
About
one
what?
respects porn stars.
No one does, dude. No one does. Even women in
I'm
themselves.
not saying I wanted to be a porn star. I didn't wake up and
Even
say,
women in
I'm going
themselves,
to
when
go
they
to college and
when
be
they-
a porn star.
talk shit about each other. What's the first insult a girl says?
You're a
You're a
slut.
fucking slut.
Yeah.
You're a hoe.
Off rip.
She's the first thing that women do when they insult each other is they attack their sexual past. Women will sit there and be there, say they're empowered, but that's the first attacking point is you're a hoe, blah, blah, blah. So let's be honest here, man. Like it's not a profession that's respected, and it's going to disqualify you from a lot of men in a long-term relationship. So you can be sexually free, but you gotta be you gotta understand that freedom comes at a cost.
No one is saying that they don't understand that. No one
It
at
just
all.
comes down to money at the end of the day.
No one at all says that they don't understand the consequences of their actions. But I think that where I'm getting hung up on is you are generalizing so much. You say
The
women.
world operates
this.
in generalities.
We have
Okay,
to.
fine. But
All right,
women,
sorry,
women
to
this.
interrupt. This girl's leaving. She's emotional. Miss Haram.
Oh,
So get her out.
All right, just make it quick then. We don't got to make it a whole,
okay.
thing. Just let her get her stuff, and y'all could escort her out,
Haram!
and take her Instagram off the thing too,
Shorty's crying.
probably.
But
And here's the thing: that's
I feel
sexual
like
empowerment
this-
for you.
Yep.
When you
speech
can't speak
moved
about
her.
what you do openly, and you feel a certain way, it goes back to the biology, man. Women know deep down that this is not acceptable for me to be doing this shit. Like they know it deep down. That's why, like, there's a reason why when a guy asks a girl, "What's your body count?" whatever, they hesitate. They don't want to say it. There's a reason why when girls say, "I do OnlyFans" or whatever it may be, they're kind of hesitant to say it. Right? Some girls might say it out loud, but deep down, if you meet a man of your dreams, you ain't gonna tell him that shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to just
Go ahead.
for sensitivity stop
Sure.
you right there. Have you ever? Are you from a Muslim country? Are you Muslim?
Yes,
You are Muslim.
Mhm. Mhm.
You are practicing Muslim.
I'm a crappy Muslim. I will
Haram!
acknowledge that. I'm
no.
around myself.
Are you a practicing Muslim?
Haram!
Well, I could do better.
Haram!
Okay, so but then you should understand
Mhm.
the amount of pressure and the amount of stigma that comes behind just a woman even showing her hair and the majority of her face and her ankles and her body in certain countries. Did you
I don't
hear
have
that
to be
she's from
Muslim to know that
Saudi
every
Arabia?
religion has practiced
Okay.
female modesty.
But this is not religion. This is country. This is culture. This is everything that she's, grown up with.
So what are the
and
chances that
dealt
every
with.
culture on the face of the planet practices female modesty? There's a reason for that. Think about that for a second. Think about it. Chinese, all the way to Native Americans, to the Islamic world, Christians, etc. They all practice modesty with women, right? But they never met each other, right? Until colonization is everything else like that. but they all practice female modesty. Why? Because they understood that you got to protect a woman's value. It's a woman's job to preserve a value. It's a man's job to create his value.
Okay.
I'm not telling you you can't do what you want. But for you to sit there and say, yo, we should be accepted no matter what, that's a ridiculous concept. You're not, so you cannot be accepted no matter what.
But you can also respect the fact that it's a little triggering for someone such as yourself.
Triggering like what? I'm just telling the truth.
Correct, but it's a little triggering for someone such as herself to be put in this position to be able to freely speak about all of these things that, again, her family, friends, people that she's grown up with, her entire culture has practically disowned her because of just the fact that she doesn't want to wear, a hijab.
But here's my thing.
That's
Can
reality,
I say
though.
something?
It is reality.
That's reality. Here's the difference. This is why this podcast is popular. We tell women to their face what men really think and how we view things. Men care about a woman's past. It is what it is. If you have certain types of traits or professions, or you come from a certain background, it's going to disqualify you from a percentage of men.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that we have an issue of male standards, but we don't have an issue of female standards. No bad to eye when a girl says, I want a rich man, a guy that's tall, confident, ambitious. But when a guy says, I don't want a girl that's a porn star or a girl that has a promiscuous past or whatever,
It's a problem.
it's an issue.
I disagree. I think that's reasonable.
You're literally arguing right now for the contrary.
You just said
No,
I
but,
disagree.
no,
I think
I'm
that's
not.
reasonable.
No, I think it's reasonable for each and every individual to have their own particular standards. That's
100%. But then you have to be okay with the backlash that comes from it, because a lot of people are like, I'm super secure, this is what I do, and fuck everything else, and then this happens and she has to leave. That means she's not completely accepting of what she's doing.
Well,
Exactly.
we also don't know
Psychologically.
we also don't know. We're also supposing why she's emotional. I have to
No,
say
100%,
we
and
also
I
don't know
understand why
exactly
she would be like that.
what's
But what
going on
I'm
with her.
saying is,
She could have got a text that her dog died. We don't know why
She doesn't have her phone with her. So nice try. The reality is she knows that objectifying herself on the internet for money, clicks, and attention is not the natural state of order of things. Women typically don't want to do that. Okay? She's doing it. What? You got, yes, she does OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know, bro. What the
Let's move
fuck?
on. Let's move on.
We have 9
You're
people
making an
here.
argument for something you're not even aware of.
Yo, somebody save grandma, man.
Oh my God. Well, that goes to show, women will protect each other even if they don't know the facts, bro.
Jeez,
We're telling y'all the truth, man. You can do what you want, but you can't get mad at the consequences.
Okay, so but men will not protect each other even if they don't know the facts.
No, men don't give a shit.
No.
Yeah, man.
Men won't
Yeah.
protect each other.
If a dude's a bum, he's a bum, and society is gonna ostracize him for it.
Yeah.
So
If a guy doesn't perform, he feels the reality of his inadequacies.
sure he does. Okay.
But if
Are
a
you
woman
gonna
doesn't
protect
behave
him?
in a certain way, she does not feel the reality of her inadequacies, which is why this podcast is popular. I'm telling y'all right now how men really view girls that are in certain professions, and you guys don't like it because you haven't been told this. We are indoctrinated to lie to women and tell them you should be accepted no matter how you behave. And I'm here to tell y'all, fuck that shit. No, we're not going to accept you no matter how you behave. Just like you're not going to accept us no matter how much money we make, or we have to make a certain amount of money. We have to behave a certain way. We have to act a certain way. Men have to perform. Why shouldn't women have to perform? And if you make certain decisions, you should be disqualified from certain, opportunities. But we tell women they can have the world,
Are
and
you the
no matter
opportunity
what.
that-
and let me ask you
that these
something
women
really
should be
quick. Can I ask you a
disqualified from?
question?
I mean, what? I don't know why you're trying to put this. I'm just telling you how men in general think about this and view this.
Can I ask a question to
Yeah.
all the girls here?
Yeah.
And be honest, please.
Okay.
Okay, because we all have that one homegirl, right?
Yeah.
That that you cannot trust her around your man, and you will not trust her around your man.
Okay.
Am I lying?
I don't have any. No.
Yeah, I would
But-
never have a friend like that.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying your close friend. I'm saying a friend in your group that she's.
She wouldn't
You
be part of my
never-
group.
I mean, and that's I don't know. I
What
don't
does
agree
that have
with
to do
that.
with the question we were talking
What
about?
I'm saying
just
with the
asking.
question
I don't
is
understand.
like, don't get annoyed. I'm
not
just
getting
speaking
annoyed.
my
I'm asking.
mind.
I just don't understand
Um,
in the context. To what
we
we're
just
talking
need,
about.
like,
What I'm
clarity.
saying is,
Yeah.
if a guy's just on a certain status, he will not hang out around a guy that's a bum.
But what does
And
that
that
have
is
to do with
100%.
women?
So it's the same thing. So we're all hypocritical as fuck. Because we're saying something that, it's like you have to be able to be okay with your decision, and you have to be able to be okay with the consequences. I'm like, if anybody really did not give a fuck, then nobody will get mad at what they're saying right now.
No, I'm not mad. No, I don't think.
But that's what I'm saying in general. I'm like, you make your life choices and you have to live by that choice. I'm like, if people don't agree with them, great. That's awesome.
Live your life. Have your opinion. That does not affect me because I'm okay with the person that I am.
I think what she was trying to get here, correct me if I'm wrong, was that even other women don't necessarily want to tolerate promiscuous women.
100%.
groups.
100%.
For all you guys that are sitting here
Yes.
saying, well,
Maybe
female
I didn't word
empowerment
it
and girls,
correctly. Yeah.
you were
asking
terrible
what
at
the
explaining it,
question
which is why she got
Sorry,
triggered.
my bad.
But what
I
she's
was,
trying
like,
to say is that
triggered. I was
even
asking.
women don't
I
accept
don't
a
understand.
promiscuous woman in their friend group because they're a liability for their own man, aka their security.
100%. And that
That's
is
what
true.
she's trying to
And
say.
that is true.
This is an
Okay.
assumption and a judgment. You're passing a judgment saying that every woman that does OnlyFans is promiscuous.
I never mentioned OnlyFans. I said in your friend group.
Okay,
I didn't say OnlyFans.
Okay,
I have
just to
plenty
clarify.
of friends that do
Sure,
that
just to
do
clarify.
OnlyFans, and I don't
Just to
judge them, and I
clarify.
love them, and I accept them for exactly who they
Somebody
are.
called Daquan a little shy for his grandma. Anyhow,
Yeah, and I want to say this too real fast.
I didn't hear what you said.
For the ladies here that might be involved in OnlyFans, whatever. I'm not saying that you're a hoe by being on OnlyFans.
100%.
But you are wearing a hoe's uniform. That's the fucking truth. Okay,
love
so
it.
guys are
It is
going
what
to
it is.
assume.
That's what you
Hold on,
assume.
guys are
It's
going to
fine.
assume that about you off rip. Just like if I came up to you at a club,
I do agree that a woman has to work harder to prove herself if she's an OnlyFans model to a
100%.
man. Yeah, I agree.
'Cause-
Yeah, but what's the difference between an OnlyFans model or like a real estate agent being a slut?
no,
Just because she doesn't have OnlyFans doesn't mean she's not a slut.
it's a,
You're
it's
right.
a-
100%.
And you're right.
But if I choose to be a slut, I'm not doing it publicly. I do it in behind closed doors
No, no.
with my man,
but
and
so don't
nobody
we.
has.
Does that make it worse?
No,
Of
but
course
it's a
it makes it
perception.
worse because it's a perception. It's a
Behind closed
perception.
doors.
Because for
We're the only
example,
ones
we know
there.
OnlyFans girls that are not out there like that. They just do content
Mhm.
and they just stay at home. However, they're gonna assume from seeing your page, oh, she's for the streets. Versus
And everybody assumes about people. It
Versus
doesn't
a
matter
girl-
what you do.
hold
It's,
on.
it's a natural thing.
versus a regular girl that's going to clubs, she's fucking for free. Everybody, she's for the streets. But guess what? They see you because you promote it on your page. So it's like
optics are
perception.
important, ladies.
Yeah.
Optics are important.
Perception.
It's for the same exact reason you show up to a job interview or somewhere you want to go. in a suit.
Reputation is everything.
And for a man, optics are extremely important.
Unfortunately.
If a guy,
as fucked up as it is,
Bro,
but
bro,
it's
bro.
everything.
Yeah, relax.
one mic at a time, please.
yo, if because here's the thing, we know girls that are professionals that are big ass hoes, and girls that are on OnlyFans that are, or porn stars that have lower body counts.
Yeah.
However, she looks like a hoe, so they're gonna assume she's a hoe based on her profession alone.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a chip on your shoulder. You're gonna have to prove yourself way more than a regular girl. And some guys might just write you off the rip because he's like, yo, if I walk around in public with this girl, people are gonna have seen her asshole for $3.99. I don't want that shit. And that's how men view the world. That's how men view their women. Men are very territorial with their
There's
girl.
nothing wrong with that.
Why am I paying full price and giving you the security and my last name in a relationship when someone else only paid $5.99 to see you naked?
All right.
For the ladies, real quick, going back, because we asked before, does OnlyFans empower you? Okay, are you okay, right, for the girls that actually do OnlyFans or involved or were involved in the sex industry, whatever it may be, are you okay with the fact that you might disqualify yourself from other potential suitors and or people won't take you seriously?
Yeah,
the
I'm
future?
okay with it right now because I want to make my bread.
Okay, but when you get out, are you okay with guys still looking back
Yeah.
and saying no?
There's like so many people on this planet, so yeah.
Okay, so you think that there'll be someone out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now the question is, will it be the guy that you actually want?
I don't know. I don't know the future. I'm just optimistic.
Okay, all right. You have a husband, so that's fine. What about you?
Wait, what's
Are you okay with the fact that you, from your current behavior, that you might disqualify yourself from certain guys in
Am
the
I
future?
okay with that?
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I am okay with that. I am okay with it because I made the decision.
Okay.
But those people aren't even in my realm anymore. Like they're not even in my path. Like I don't even know those people exist. You know?
Okay. I guess, ignorance is bliss sometimes. But what
It
about
is.
your dream guy out there? Do you think that?
My dream guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with a very amazing man right now.
The one you keep breaking up with?
Well, because life's complicated. Not everything's perfect.
It is-
That 80-year-old couple, even though they didn't have social media or whatever.
What does he think about your OnlyFans?
Who does?
Your guy.
My man?
Mhm.
He does it with me.
Interesting. Has it ever been like a topic of conversation?
In what terms?
Like, hey, I don't like you doing this, or maybe you should drop this, or don't lie.
Completely honestly, it's probably mostly on my side. That says that I don't want to do it.
Like he's a pimp?
No, he's not a pimp, but it's complicated.
You're the breadwinner.
Oh, I'm definitely not the breadwinner.
He's the breadwinner.
Yes,
So then why are you doing OnlyFans if you don't want to do it?
because
Daddy said so.
all right, here
empowering.
and then here we go because it's a complicated relationship. But
Bruh.
I mean, it's mostly about my future, like in terms of like career and status, like social status. It's not anything like super personal in terms of like our love for each other. It's just complicated. It doesn't like.
What are you saying?
How does OnlyFans help your? If anything, that would hurt your potential future status. And
I mean, that's
social.
not really true.
Unless you want to get into the sex industry, which if you want to do that, that's different. But
being on OnlyFans, you are in the sex industry.
that's what I'm saying. So like, but you don't want to be in it. So I'm a little confused as to why continue.
Well, okay, I did it before I met him.
Okay.
You know,
All
I
right.
stopped. Okay, so I stopped when I made enough money to make a lot of money in crypto.
Okay.
And then, you know, like that's a whole other story, rabbit hole, whatever. Long story short, recently this year, just like big blow up, you know, I went back on OnlyFans. And this time I'm with him, you know, and he's basically just like supporting my. It's so complicated because
Yeah, you really suck at explaining yourself.
Yeah, I do, because there are definitely
Jesus.
things that I agree with you on that I know that I don't even, I guess I don't want you to call me out on or something.
I have one
but-
question.
Yeah, she's withholding a lot of information
Yeah.
because you know that we're gonna point out contradictions and make fun of you.
Hold
I
on.
get it.
Does it get cut?
Not necessarily contradictions,
cut of
but
the money?
just sorry?
Does he get some of the money or no?
No, he doesn't. He has his own money. He's good.
Oh,
I'm confused, bro.
Sounds off here that she doesn't want to say.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Because you could tell she's talking around certain things and
Talk to me in
avoiding
my
certain
eye.
things.
In my eye. What do you mean?
Pimping ain't easy,
I've been
bro.
looking at you in the eye the whole time. And you've been
Pimping
looking
ain't easy,
away.
brother.
You're talking about me, sir.
You
Pimping ain't
can't
easy.
even articulate what's going on in your situation because you're trying to avoid saying certain things for fear of embarrassment, which I understand. That's fine.
It's not fear of embarrassment. It's just you guys just don't know all the details. Like it's not black and white. It's pretty gray. You know. I mean, and that's okay if you don't agree.
Which why
with
we
me.
turned it to you to say that, and you can't even say it.
Say what?
Jesus Christ!
But
Holy.
this is not a podcast about her relationship, though. I mean, it's just like, you know, direct question,
He
direct answer.
helps me so fucking much. Like it's like he helps me.
I'm sure
so
he helps
much.
you. All right.
In so many ways. Like when I say like, oh, he does it with me, it's like he's just okay with like being in a scene, like just like, oh baby, like want to get in here with me, like he's okay.
He
with
helps you
that.
so much that you guys
But-
constantly break up. Whatever. Something ain't adding up here, but that's fine.
Yeah, so
Sun's off here.
So
It's
Forex went down. She
Well,
went back to him.
because- okay.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a Forex trader. Bullshit.
But okay, he
Bullshit, bro.
is a multi-millionaire Forex trader. He's a big influencer. You
I'm
guys can
sure
look
he
him up
is.
on
He's probably
Instagram.
badass. But I'm telling you right now,
And that-
you're
and
not a
that
Forex
comes with a-
trader.
Wait,
That comes
you're
with a
an
lot of
OnlyFans guy.
territory.
What's his name?
His name is. Sorry.
No.
I don't know if I want to plug
Don't
him
do
in.
him like
Don't
that.
do it.
Don't do that.
That was so close.
Bro,
God damn.
that's
I can
not
tell you
something
after
that-
this.
I was
But
kind of fresh.
I can tell you after.
I probably know him. I probably know him.
Yeah, well, sun's off. Anytime a girl initiates a breakup multiple times or whatever, sun's off, bro.
Yo, Chad was so
Okay, but
close.
it honestly just goes directly to your beliefs. Like he's a 25-year-old male, about to be 26. He's a millionaire. He has a big social media. He has a big social media following.
Wait, is
So
he
what
black?
do you expect from a man
Hold on.
like that, right? To be
Is he
monogamous?
black?
No, he's not. He's like
Hispanic.
Italian Greek. He's from New York, from Long Island.
So you think you're gonna have a 26-year-old millionaire all to yourself, monogamy wise?
Exactly, and that's why we keep breaking up.
Oh, fresh, you know.
That's just.
I ain't saying nothing, bro.
This is not maintaining frame in a relationship. That's what this boils down to. That's fine.
Not maintaining what?
It's fine. That's a whole other thing.
No, but it's me as a 24-year-old. I'm just learning. I'm learning like what a relationship is like, especially with a high value man. And as
Is
you
it trusting?
and I'm not saying this is exactly what I believe, but your argument is it not that like when you're within a
Trusting?
relationship with a high value man, like
Let me make something very clear here. A woman is a spitting mirror image of her man's masculinity. The way a woman speaks about her man when he's not present says a lot about the man. I don't have to say a word to him, know who he is. Just off of the way that you speak about him, I can tell you don't respect him. Done. So he's fucking up some things significantly. I know when a girl respects her man just based off how she speaks to him.
I
It speaks
respect
about
my
him.
man. He does so much for me, and I
But
love
yet you
him.
still don't
He's
respect
so-
him. And I can tell from the way that you speak about him that you
How
don't.
so? How so? How so?
You know I'm telling the truth, which is why you want to figure out how I know that.
Well, tell me.
No,
You don't wanna
I know it. The
educate
whole
me.
audience knows it. Everybody knows that.
Top Jew.
You're with him as a means to an end. I get it. I understand. That's fine. Okay, going back.
Dismissive.
I'm not being dismissive. You just really suck at articulating yourself, and you couldn't bring it full circle, land the plane. So I'm landing it for
Because
you.
I'm not giving you a straight answer because things aren't black and white. They're
Oh
gray.
no, they're very black and white. I can see it.
For you, yeah.
Listen, Words are one thing, actions are another. I've been watching very
Facts.
closely.
Yeah, facts. What are you watching?
Bruh.
Yo.
You ever had a dream
Yo, man.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Bro, just watch this show back and you'll see what I'm saying. Just watch this show back.
I will.
Watch this show back.
You
Okay, go back to you. Do you think your past and or your profession will disqualify you from certain individuals, and you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Fair enough. You're not in it.
I don't have it.
Are you not in it because of fear of being able to build a future with someone? Is that a part of it?
No, I just don't want like a bad reputation.
Which is exactly what I said.
Same thing.
Yeah.
The bad reputation is directly tied to being able to lock a guy down. Okay, what about you?
Well, I'm not in
She's
it.
not in it.
Yeah, but I know she's not. But why? What is the reason why?
Out of respect for my father, he was so amazing to me growing up, and like I'm the light of his life. I will never do that to him.
Okay. What about you? Are you okay with a guy not taking you seriously in the future, potentially, or losing certain opportunities with men based on what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm already doing it, so there's no going back.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And then you don't do it, but why didn't you chose an Ivy League path and getting into the professional world? Why'd you choose that over doing that when you can make more money?
I don't think I can make more money.
You see
but-
her, she's killing it.
Sure. Okay.
So-
but
so-
to answer your question
Yeah.
directly,
Yeah.
again, my skills are much better suited in different arenas. I just don't. I can barely post a story. I don't have patience for content creating. That's not my skill set.
It's because you can't see on the phone, or
bro.
Your eyesight. you need that.
That's so funny. That's half
Okay.
of it. Yes, I need my phone on full
I like how
brightness.
you
I need my
navigated.
phone on
I
full
don't know if y'all
brightness.
noticed that. She navigated that answer perfectly to stay within a certain lane without necessarily offending the other girls. So I really like that. I like that.
Clever.
Very good. Someone spoke with their publicist before the show. And we've noticed that girls have a tough time being direct and like about their views. You've done a pretty good job at it, at the
Cool.
risk of offending some of the other ladies on the panel.
Well, that's why I'm here.
This is not. No,
I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not. I'm
So-
just gonna speak my mind and, like I said, and say exactly how I feel.
I am very progressive and liberal about my body. I just don't have the time for content creating. My skill set is better used in other arenas. It just is. I have more patience for business and numbers than I do for making videos and editing and,
That's why
and
you hire a
posting.
team.
That's why you get a team.
Yeah.
Do you think they edit their own videos?
Again, it's not.
You
I'm
need-
not
you
interested.
need a
It doesn't hold my
team
interest.
to
But it
help you.
doesn't hold my interest. This is a thing. This is a choice. These people are interested.
Political
in it.
science major, my friend.
These people are interested in it. These people are interested in it. It doesn't interest me.
I have someone for you. DSG.
Politician, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's giving good politically correct answers, which I would not expect any less.
Omni
Omni
Designs.
Designs, ladies, you need to respect yourselves. A high value man will never wife a 304. Yeah, it happens.
What happens though?
Can I ask what's a 304?
If you take a graphing calculator or a calculator in general, you put 304 and you flip it upside down, it says ho.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Omni
I
Design
was
Studio.
born in Cuba,
Late.
so I'm sorry.
I got calculators there, I'm sure.
No, not
But
so.
no, we didn't know how to spell hoe.
Okay, nice. Ladies, you listen to Myron. These realities are harsh and truthful. Unfortunately, you ladies didn't have a strong father figure to guide you the right way. We got Dr. Dre says, in the 101-year history of the Miss America pageant, the oldest winner was 25 years old. And that's only happened 4 times. Youngest was 16 years old, 1921. Pause. The symmetry 304s used to parallel. Genders end up hurting them. Cool.
I think that's to make the point that younger women are universally more attractive under 25.
True.
Is what he's trying to articulate.
That's what men actually want.
Yeah.
So
it's if a guy could pick a 30-year-old versus a 20-year-old, all things equal, he's gonna go with the 20-year-old dude every single time. The one next to Myron, actually speaking about old money and dating for marriage, the rich kid is gonna bang the McDonald's girl, but marry the daughter of a good family. Social status matters, not pop culture status. Novae rich versus old money. Okay. The Latina in a tan coat next to Saudi girl is 100% wifey material. Okay, Patrick, Jason, shoot your shot. And that other one from Dalmar. 3 Diglets. Jerking, choking the chicken, pulling it, giving it a tug, flogging the bishop, getting your pole varnish, fishing for brown trout.
Who is that?
Shake that hole, I guess.
That nigga be wildin'.
Yeah.
Sean A says, I strongly believe that a number of young men that off themselves will increase due to bullying with their mom on OnlyFans. I mean, that's a good point, man, because, I mean, currently, bro, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. If you have kids and then they go to school, haha, your mom's on OnlyFans, it can be pretty tough, so.
All right, Fresh, last...
Okay, ladies, it's been a great show. However, last thoughts on the show. So tell us, comments, questions, last thoughts on the show, and we'll start right here.
Oh my gosh, why do you always have to start with me?
Because you're right next to me.
I hate being the first one to answer stuff. Come on, ask her first.
No,
Okay.
no,
I'll go
yeah,
first,
no,
please.
Fresh, sure.
So just tell us thoughts about the show. Hate it, love it. How's the show for you?
I think it's really funny and entertaining. Okay.
Okay.
And
Why?
I don't really care if people shit on me. Like, it's just funny.
You have tough skin?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you have to in this industry.
Gotcha.
I mean, so wait, you said shit on you. I mean, physically or
Oh my
just
God.
metaphorically?
I'm saying, Chris, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's uncalled for, bro. Yeah, what about you?
I learned a lot today. I would actually like to sit down with you guys and hear more actually, like later.
Really?
Like another, yeah, because I need to hear this stuff. You know what I mean? Like you guys said, you're saying things that, I mean, not everything that you've said, but some of the stuff, it's like, damn, you know, like men are simple. I didn't really.
Has no one ever told you these things by chance or you heard it on the
No.
off? Never?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, a couple of things you guys have said. I'm like, damn.
Because we say that most guys lie to girls because they want to get sex. So if you're being honest with a girl, you tell her the truth. However, if niggas want to smash, they'll tell you what you want to hear. So, all right. What about you? I know you've had a rough time explaining
No.
yourself, but
Honestly, I had a good time and I thought I explained myself well, but it's hard to definitely talk when I feel like I'm constantly being dismissed.
no, we hear you. Trust me, but you got to make sense.
I mean, I'm making sense to like what I think makes sense. I think what you guys are getting frustrated is because I'm not giving you like a straight up answer because there is no straight up answer. But
Have you
that's
ever
fine.
had a dream that you had you?
I think
No, but I definitely had fun. I definitely had fun. Yes. Yeah. I think you guys are awesome. Honestly, even you guys, I think you guys are sick.
I'll be honest. You're an attractive girl. Typically, what I've tend to notice is that attractive girls suck at articulating themselves because guys don't tell them you sound stupid. So no offense.
I'm not stupid though.
You sounded stupid
Why?
because you were barely able to articulate a point when we asked you very fairly
Because
direct
I don't want to
questions.
share all my business on here.
Oh, okay.
And you
Then
should-
you can go ahead
and
and say
you
that as
shouldn't.
an excuse.
But
That's fine. I mean, like I said
but
before,
just say that from the beginning.
or talking in a circle, saying a bunch of word salad. It doesn't.
We're not on a diet. You don't give us salad. You know.
Yeah.
I disagree, but okay.
Bruv.
Watch the podcast back and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Was that not the cutest I disagree you've ever
Yeah,
said?
like
I disagree.
And again, this is I pretty privilege is a thing. Like girls
Yeah,
are
it
able to
is.
get by a lot of times if they're cute, saying dumb shit because no one checks them on it. You know,
Yeah.
Bill Burr said it famously.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of women don't say stupid shit because no one ever tells them that's dumb because they want to fuck them.
Yeah, they want to smash.
That's what he just said.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
There you go.
Okay. What about you?
Promo.
As long as you don't talk, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I'm always open-minded. I like to listen to men and what they think, and I do learn from it. So this was an interesting and educational podcast, and
Okay.
I would tune in more.
Yeah.
It also helps me with dating as I get older and knowing what men want.
Wait, older. You're what? 30 what?
37.
I mean. Yeah, if like what? You're older right now.
I am older. I'm older. I'm old.
So 45?
What?
So 45 then?
I'll date until the day I die.
Okay. All right, cool.
You live once. Have fun.
Chris,
There's somebody for everyone.
okay. What about you?
I mean, I didn't talk much, but I liked listening. It was interesting. I liked the roasts the most, to be honest. But no
Jafar
offense
over
to the girls, but it was interesting.
I'm here
It
for
was
the beheading.
entertaining.
She left?
It's Jafar.
Allegedly married.
Yeah, she left.
Married allegedly.
Haram.
All right. Well, I was here for the beheading. I guess I'm like.
Allegedly.
right.
Allegedly married.
Whatever.
Allegedly.
You can head up.
Yeah, I'm out, bro.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
That's
Head out. Get it? Head
That's
out.
Saudi Myron.
Wow.
What about you?
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Well,
Wow.
You were
I
spitting.
love.
You were spitting.
I don't think so. I mean, I just give my honest opinion. I think that, again, people are always going to come from a place of where they their experiences in life. So we cannot judge anybody based on anything because they did not go through the same things that you went through. They did not have the same parents that did not have, and that's not their fault at the end of the day. It's not 100% not their fault. I grew up in a very, like, I guess, conservative household. I grew up in a
I better never see you on OnlyFans.
Listen, I'm not gonna play here and play goody two shoes. Like I you go to my Instagram and it's not like
You're just not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not that I'm not getting paid for it. It's that I'm not posting myself nude.
You can tell.
But
I came with a blazer, guys.
but
Literally.
But you know what's funny? After being in the streets myself, it's funny because the girls that are not as out there like that be the worst, bro. The ones that are quiet,
100%. It's the little quiet ones at the end of the day.
But I'm just saying, like, some are really bad, like, really bad.
Same thing with the guys. Like, I'm more interested if I see a guy that's like quiet and to like a mysterious vibe. I'm like, that's the worst one.
They
and
are
then
the worst.
They are the worst ones.
The only thing I'll disagree with you on is like, just because someone comes from a background or whatever, that does not excuse stupid behavior. If you came from a poor neighborhood, right, and you sell drugs, you deserve to go to jail. If you grew up in an abusive household, but you decide, you know what, I grew up in a shitty household, I'm going to kill people and do things, you deserve to go to jail.
That is your mentality, and I agree 1,000% with it. But what I'm saying is I'm not in a position myself to judge anybody that made the decisions based on the way that they were brought up. My reality was shaped on how I was raised, on how I conduct myself. And like I said, I could be worse than everybody here that has an OnlyFans. I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is, you
don't want to offend the girls on the panel, so you're being politically correct sitting on the fence. I get it. It's fine.
No, I'm not sitting on the fence at all. I mean, I just think that women put themselves in a position where it's like, listen to me, I'm right, yada, yada. And you learn the most when you shut up and listen to other people's perspective.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You're single, right?
No.
Oh, you're not?
Remember, it's complicated.
It's complicated. I literally broke up last night, but I'm gonna make it work.
Oh, last night?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you make work around.
Listen.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, listen.
No, because I can just like, never mind.
Just say it. Say it with your chest. Don't be. I said everything I needed to say.
That man is suffering, bro. That's what I'm saying. That nigga's suffering, bro.
Oh
God damn.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's suffering.
You talk a lot.
There's a reason why men have historically said, women are to be seen and not heard, bro. Like, God damn. Like, guys love quieter girls, man. Like, nobody likes opinionated women, especially when their opinions are wrong sometimes.
Imagine going on vacation. God, bro.
Yeah, this is tough.
I get lost at sea.
No, it's all good. It's a podcast.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, if that's how you see it, I could agree. I am too much, but then go find less. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes, less quiet.
What about you?
It was fun. Yeah.
Okay, you see?
You guys have
Okay.
It was fun.
You guys have points that like should be talked about more, obviously, but you guys just have the balls to say
It's
that.
hard conversations.
You know what I mean? Like this is never talked about, has never been talked about. So the fact that you guys are doing it is obviously gonna get you guys a lot of, what's the word for that? Like
Viewership?
No, it's gonna get you like
Controversy?
like a lot of controversy, obviously.
Isn't that
people
crazy?
don't like
We're
to
telling
talk-
the truth that like a woman's past matters or something like that to guys is considered controversial now.
Yeah, and who the hell talked about that stuff before?
Well, guys can't
Not
talk about
much.
it.
Yeah,
Because
but
then they get called selfish
on
if they do.
social media. Are you really gonna bring that shit back at
See what
me?
you did there.
Yeah, pay attention to everything y'all say, man.
Okay.
Because I listen to understand. I can't attack your arguments unless I listen, understand, and come back with something. That's the difference. I don't listen to just hear you. I actually do try to understand. Then it doesn't make sense. Then I articulate back.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
What about
Cool. Stop, man. Stop, man. Go ahead.
That was dirty.
Sorry, chat. Tried, man.
I'm done.
Try to end
I'm
this
done.
short.
I'm done.
Go
I'm
ahead.
I tried.
You have anything?
Just keep it
No,
short
no,
and
no.
simple.
Okay. Justin, what can